Right, hello. Right, this video is going to be some basic stuff about object-oriented programming. So we're just going to create a class and an instance of that class, and an instance of a class is an object. Now, have your notes as well. I'm going to do slightly different examples than the ones we've got here, just so you've got different ones. So we're going to create a class and an object. Okay. So first off, we're going to create a class. Now, a class is, I'm just going to do it inside the program class. Now, just tab. It's not a great snippet, but it's a snippet. Now, I'm going to do what's called a shape. So it could be, you have shape, rectangles, and things like that. Okay. We're not going to do anything too fancy because I really just want to do about the basic things. Now, classes, they're built up of methods and fields. Okay, so let's have a field. Now, a field could be, I'm going to do private, I'm just going to do x, int x, and that's going to be the x coordinate. Okay, and I'll do a private. Now notice I've made these private, int y. Okay, and I'm going to have a method. So I'm going to say methods usually public void draw. It's going to be the name. Remember, there will be methods capitalized. Okay, and I'm just going to do in there drawing a shape. Okay, so it's not actually going to do much. Okay, right. So here's my class. It's a template. Okay, I don't have an object yet, so I have two fields, both private, and I have a method here. Now this is the AQA of declaring variables here, and so I also would need what are called getters and setters. Now you don't normally do this in C# because you have things called properties instead. I'll go over properties a bit later. Okay, so now to access your x and y, or to set it, I need a method to do that. So I'm going to do public, I'll just do int get x, and that's going to just return x. Okay, now we'll talk about that public and private bit in a minute, and now I'm going to do another method, and this time it's going to be void, and it's going to be set x, and I'm going to have a parameter int xval. Okay, and I'm going to say x equals x val. Right, okay, that will hopefully become clearer later. Right, so I've got three methods and two fields. Now, okay, so first off I want to do is create an object of that class. So the things I'm going to do first is shape, that's the object of the class, and notice it's given me, by default it's saying that, so it's because classes always begin with uppercase, you can say an instance of that class would be lowercase. So I'm not going to call it that, let's call it a shape. Whoops. Equals new shape. Okay, so that's the object of that class. Now I'm in there, I can now go right, a shape dot. Now you notice what comes up, draw comes up, get x and set x. All right. Now at no point I can't see x and y on their own. Okay. So the only way I can actually, if I want to set the value of x, I have to use these methods here to do that. Okay, so what we're trying to do is hide these from outside. So we're not allowing programmers to then go directly affect those if we don't want them to. Now that's the way AQA would like things to be done, so that's the way we're doing it for now. But I'll show you a different way of properties in a minute. So if I want to give X a value, then I'm going to say a shape dot set X equals, and then I'm going to say 434. Okay, now that didn't work because I forgot that the set X is a function and I've done it completely wrong. Okay, so set X, because I'm used to using properties instead, so I'm going to say 34. Okay, right, so there we go. So there's my value. Now if I want to do my draw function, I can go right, okay, I can say a shape dot draw, and that will then call the draw function. And then I can say console right line get a shape dot get X, and that will return X. Okay, so I just need a console dot read line, and away we go. So let's run it, and we should get okay. So we're drawing a shape, that's the method we call the draw, and then we're returning back the value there. All right, so what we've got there in summary is two fields, they're both private, and we've got the getX, setX functions, and these are like setters and getters, and then we have the draw function. Now when we declare an object, we say then the class, the object name, or the instance of the class, and then equals new shape. Okay, so that's a very, very basic introduction there to creating a class. Okay, we're going to extend that in a minute.